should be paying off our debt, not borrowing more.
Here to react, Texas Congressman Troy Nehls. Congressman, thanks so much for joining the program. I want to go to this Fox News polling right here because I think it's just interesting. 57% of Americans want spending cuts in the debt deal. 27% want without cuts, and 13% want no increase at all. So the American people are saying they want the cuts. What's taking so long to get this deal done?
Well, Lawrence, thank you for having me. Of course, the American people want to see spending cuts because it's out of control. We have our obviously, government is bloated. Our Washington is bloated. It's a big fat pig, and there's a lot of pork up here. So we actually have to cut spending. We didn't get the $31 trillion by accident in debt. It was by design. So this is the issue here, is that we passed, under Speaker McCarthy, we passed a plan to increase the debt $1.5 trillion, but we also had some parameters with that as it relates to future spending. So we're going to save 10 years. We're going to save $4.5 trillion over the next 10 years. That's cutting spending, and obviously the Democrats don't like it. They want to have a clean debt ceiling. That's not going to work. We must stay firm. The American people gave us, the Republicans, the House. They're begging for leadership. Kevin McCarthy's that guy, and we must stand firm.
So, Congressman, the senator from Pennsylvania, Fetterman, I don't know who crafted this tweet, but this is what he said in the tweet. Quote, "This is the whole reason why we have the 14th Amendment, why the 14th Amendment exists, and we need to be prepared to use it. We cannot let these reckless Republicans hold the economy hostage." Meanwhile, this guy is holding the Senate hostage. He's barely there. He's clearly not fit for office. What do you think the point he's trying to make here?
I don't know. When you think about John Fetterman, number one, we need to send him back to middle school. Because if you look at the 14th Amendment, there's 5 sections. In Section 4, it talks a little bit about public debt. Obviously, the debt we had, we were going through a very difficult time in our country with the Civil War and then Reconstruction. So really, the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment really dealt more with civil rights, but there was a small section in there that dealt with public debt. But even Secretary Yellen the other day said this is a constitutional crisis. We always have a crisis in our country, don't we? But Fetterman, if he is the authority for the American people, if he is the authority for this administration, God help us all.
Such a rock star he is. I just think the average day American is like, look, we got to balance our checkbook, and we only spend what we have. We don't get just a blank check, but apparently the U.S. government gets it. Apparently they always get to pay by different rules. Congressman, thanks so much for getting up this morning.
Thank you. God bless.
You got it. So coming up, glitches muddy Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' presidential announcement. 2024 Republican challenger Vivek